Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. And today we're doing Luton against Aston Villa, where I use my over 20 plus years of coaching experience to give you different insights into football. Maybe you want to become a better coach or a better player, or maybe you just want to laugh at some of the idiot pundits and why they get it wrong and some of the stupid sayings that they say that mean absolutely nothing. Like, wait until I do a video of explaining the double pivot and why they're all stupid. Right, but right now we're looking at Ross Barkley, and he gives the ball away in the midfield here. I'm not going to play that, but I'm just going to make this point to you about what a good team is. And there's a difference between being positive in teams and being negative in teams, and what sort of impact that has. Because let's be fair, Aston Villa's a good side, so for Luton to go toe-to-toe with them, that means, they're doing quite well. Right. But Barkley gives the ball away here on the half-lane line with an absolute terrible pass, which leads and builds up to this. The guy taking a shot, and it's getting blocked by the defender. And it's all from that Ross Barkley. The keeper has to make a save. And it's all from that Ross Barkley mistake back there. But this is the important part why I'm trying to show you this and trying to build this up to you. Because, yeah, look, Ross Barkley's made a mistake. He's been playing well all season, but that's not the issue. The keeper and the defender here, immediately on some other teams, Everton especially, Jordan Pickford would be turning around, yelling at him for making a mistake on the halfway line because he had to do some work. And that's not the reaction here. The reaction here is, come on, and they both meet each other and say, good job, mate, good job, mate. No one's looking to blame anybody. No one's looking to do anything. They're just getting on with their job, building each other back up and getting on, getting ready for the next play. That's what teammates do. That's how you make a team. When the keeper turns around and starts yelling at someone for making a mistake, the person doesn't want the ball anymore. They don't want to be playing anymore. That means they go, okay, if I make a mistake, my keeper's got my back. Brilliant. Let's go try harder, guys. Let's try and get a goal. That's the difference of building a team and just being player. Now, of course, they do score from the resulting corner, but hey, beggars can't be choosers about what points you want to make in videos nowadays, because quite frankly, I can only tell you what I see in front of me. Now, also, what I see in front of me is, again, nobody on the post. There was a goal Kurt Zuma scored earlier on today and put it right up here, even though there was somebody on the post, but he was too busy playing with something between his legs and not actually playing football, which, go have a look at that video. You'll see what I mean. But here, it's just, there's no real challenge here. Look, there's no real challenge. No one's really going up with him here. And as well, I'm a firm believer, you need somebody on the post. If the keeper isn't going to be on right up here, okay, you need someone here and you need someone here. I'm a firm believer on corners. The keeper picks either like the back or the front. I prefer the front because then he can come and grab it. And then someone covers the other side for him who pushes forward when the play's finished. But... and the reason for that is, there's so many, I don't even know where to start. When people talk about zonal marking, they don't really understand what zonal marking is. And right here, they're kind of doing a hybrid of many different things. They've got a couple of players there. They've got 3 players marking 2, and he ends up not being marked. I just think they could have done better, really. It's just too cheap of a goal for me to let them, to let it go in there on the front post. All this is a quick free kick. Luton switched off for a couple of seconds. Villa's on, played in the ball in over the top, and off the wee man's taken a quality first touch, absolutely quality. Turns out it does go to VAR for the offside, but the left back was playing him on the whole time, so it is a goal. But his finish round here is absolutely quality. You've got to admire it. Dorsch takes a touch and just puts it straight past the keeper's got no chance. Yeah, they're just a little bit flat and a little bit too lazy on the free kick there. Everyone's just thinking it's going to take a little bit too long to take the free kick, and they're just taking it, just a little bit too quickly. Okay, it's pretty hard to analyse this goal that Luton scored just because it's a complete and utter mess. Everyone is bundling everyone. Everyone's fouling everyone. Look, right now, look, you've got both people doing exactly the same thing. He's backing into him. He's trying to climb over the top. He's climbing over the top of him. It's just a complete and utter chaos. The ball comes in. Bosh, no one knows. He just hits a bunch of people, rattles around, bounces about a bit. And then all of a sudden, it goes here to the goal. No, he saves it off the line. He headers it. And it falls to this wee man and he ends up booting it over the line. It's just complete and utter chaos inside their 6-yard box. It goes back out. Then it comes back in. Yeah, it's just mayhem. It's all just mayhem. But it results in the keeper drops it. It hits him in the head. I don't know what ends up happening. There's like 5 Aston Villa players on the line and somehow the ball goes into the goal and they all run away going, yay, it was brilliant. Total mess and chaos. Yeah, there's nothing else to say about that goal. Let's get on to the next one. So as we look at this free kick here, it's the same issue that I've been talking about all season, is they're all playing on this line here. Now, this guy's whipped in a ball. He's done a quality ball. And, right, There's a couple of reasons why this is dangerous. First off, I'm always yelling, you don't have your line here because you're giving them this space here to run into. And if you're giving them this space with a quality ball delivery, that means everybody is running at the goal, and anyone who touches it is going to score a goal. Okay? Now, there's another problem, right? This ball here, he's too far wide. So when you get a pass about here, that means you need to go probably about another 2 yards back. So you probably want to be there in between sort of the 6 yard line and the penalty spot, all right? Because it gives an extra distance to whip the ball and then bring it flat again. If it's a little bit closer, it's harder to get that travel of the ball, right? Well, it's not. He's far away here. So now he can get pace on it. He can get power on it. He can get a whip on it, and he can really deliver a good ball. And he does. Watch. Bosh. See it dripping? Doof. Perfect. Ends up on the back stick. Well, you can see every single person's number because everybody's running at the goal. Every single person is running towards it. And all it does is take one person to tap it into the net box, which they do. Bosh, they get themselves a goal. Yeah, same thing's happening. The line's too high. Everyone's been doing it all season. And it's shocking how many goals are scored because that defensive line is giving them the space to play the ball into. And the other team obliges and they get themselves a goal. There's not much to really talk about on this goal. Just because it's really his fault here and there's not enough pressure on the ball. You've got 4 players trying to mark here, thinking they're trying to build up through, and there isn't anyone pressing this ball. You've got they've been pushed back basically. They've been pushed. So when people say they've been pushed back, what they really mean is there's a gap between the defence and the midfield, and that gap now has got shorter and shorter and shorter because the midfield has been pushed back almost on the toes of the defence, and that's what's happened here. So the midfielder can't get out and pressure this ball enough because he's getting pushed back with all these little short passes and trying to stop all these little through balls through there. Now this guy here needs to be looking at the guy that's coming in behind him, and he's not, because again his shoulders are flat and his head is facing the ball instead of his shoulders being parallel with the line and him facing down the field, so he can see the guy here and the ball at the same time. So he's completely unaware. When this ball gets played, look, bosh, it's all too late. The guy's got a run on him. He's gonna beat him to the header, and it's just all too late just because of his body shape. And now they've lost the game. Shocking defending. This is the other sad thing. The guy knows it. Yeah, like a lot of the players I give a hard time for, but unfortunately with this little wee Luton lad here, he actually knows it. Look, he walks off. Look, he's had enough. Look, he knows. He absolutely knows it's his fault as well. Yeah. Well, at least, mate, you got some, a bit of honour there, because a lot of the Man United players would blame everybody else for it. Yeah, poor little wee lad. He's not going to sleep well tonight. I'll see you next time on Cash Talks Football.